Hello, this is Taureor and welcome to my newest series, Let's Play The Witcher 3. And this is going to be an immersive and a blind game. We are going to pay attention, which means read all the books and so on. So if you're expecting a quick run through the game, you might want to look somewhere else. And let's just start a new game and I'll explain on the way what it's going to be. Let's go for the normal difficulty just to get the default experience, see what's happening on there. Show tutorial, yes, because it's my first game, of course. So let's learn how it works. We could import, but apparently if you choose on here, if you choose off, you'll get the story choices from Witcher 2 selected by CD Projekt. If you select on, the game will give you an option to decide what they were. And I'm curious to see the option. We could import a save from Witcher 2 because I did finish the game, but let's go with simulate. Alright, no matter how many times I see that intro, it's still so amazing. And, well, we're probably dreaming. Or it is a retrospect. We'll see.
don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
Kaer Morhen. Okay. Welcome to the tutorial. Welcome to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This tutorial will introduce the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary, where you'll also find detailed information about world lore and gameplay mechanics, and we'll be reading that. To display tutorial messages, go to Options menu. Okay. And there's Yennefer. Let's go talk to Yennefer. Minimap and objectives. The minimap in the upper right-hand corner of your display shows your current location and the surrounding area. Underneath the minimap, you'll find the objectives for your active quest. Kaer Morhen, use your witch's senses to find the key to the bedroom door. Witch's senses, hold right mouse button. Okay. It's a bit of fisheye. Okay, so we can use odds on those. It's the odd symbol, right? Seems so. And there are interactable objects. But for now, let's go talk to Yennefer. Hello, Yennefer.
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Well, but that's Yennefer.
I don't
Do you
want
want
to
to
be
stay?
reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Yennefer? Okay then, so use the witch's senses. For example, we can use... Oh, nice. We can use the odd sign in a minimalistic form to extinguish fire. Interesting. Will come in handy if we have to
Clothes
sneak.
that aren't black or white.
Undergarments.
Okay, what else? It's a box.
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Right. Okay, let's find the key. We can extinguish the fire, but let's not do that. We played with that already.
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Well, that's actually a little reference, because when Geralt first met Yennefer, he actually brought her apple juice.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Oh, yes it is. Oh, this game looks just gorgeous. Okay, let's continue. Now, we can see the sparks. I should probably disable it in the menu. It's a bit unimmersive. But I'll do it between episodes, I think. To open unlocked doors, press E. Go to the lower level of Kaer Morhen. Alright. I might also just make the HUD a little bit less obtrusive. So we are at Kaer Morhen, which is the citadel of the Witchers. It's actually located in Kedwin, one of the northern kingdoms.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
Girl does look different. I mean, it's a new game and everything, but the thing that strikes me the most is...
She prefers practice to theory.
She actually looks happy.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Well, what she's just a girl, so...
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Did you notice she's blindfolded?
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think? All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
She does look a bit weird, I guess, but hey, not all children look the same, right? Yeah, we're too happy today to be angry at her.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Yeah, sure, begin tutorial. Let's see what that does.
Of course. This a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
To the bottom.
Join Ciri in a run along the ramparts, down to the lower courtyard. Sprint, left shift, alright. And you can still use the Witcher senses, can't we? Okay, we can climb, which is something new, I must admit. I mean, there was climbing in Witcher 2.
What did I tell you about breathing?
Just a bit.
Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
Ah. Oh, it did cause injury. They did not lie in the tooltip. Falling, I mean. Okay, let's just be civil and walk down the ladder. Pretty flowers.
Run into trouble?
Come on.
Turn back and help you.
Right, and let's take a minute to have a look at the... Take a look at the landscape. It's okay, so we did actually suffer a lot of damage from that fall. We have to be careful in the future. Left shift to sprint. Alright. Hoppa.
Oh no, Vesemir's got that look.
What did you expect?
Come on, face your... I'm not sure what the right word would be. Punishment? Yeah, I think it will be a punishment.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
She's clever.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Okay, I think the fundamentals will be good for us because, yeah, I don't know how to fight in this game. Let's have a quick look.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Okay, so we'll fight Vesemir. Who is...
Sword, Geralt!
Okay, combat. Witches must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of their enemies, witches need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witchers have also mastered the simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witchers are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Right then. Draw your sword. One to draw the steel sword. Selecting targets. Press Z to select the selected target. We don't have to do it, but it's better. Okay. Let's press Z to select them.
1, 2, 3.
Mount a fast attack against Vesemir. So we can chain attacks. Good. Strong attack. Holding shift. Okay. This is for slower
remember.
enemies. Dodging. To dodge to one side, indicated direction, and press Alt. Okay, so there was a lot of rolling in The Witcher 2.
Who's next?
Come on. Rolling. To roll out of the way of a blow, choose a direction using direction and press space. Alright. Okay, so
Now, parry. Ciri, see how Geralt holds his sword, its angle?
does it? Okay, so rolling out. Oh, okay, I can't see anything. Rolling is slower, or it uses stamina, or something like that.
Strike!
Counterattack. Press the right mouse button as the opponent strikes. Okay, let's have a look.
Maybe a storm's coming.
Come on.
Sliced your jugular.
Damn it!
Can we do it in time? Did you time it correctly, right?
Now, young
Okay, it worked.
to bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen.
Quen's the shield thing, right?
Who's next?
Press tab to open the menu, activate Quen's sign. To cast this active sign, press... yeah, it was Q, but I rebounded to my mouse.
Stop, Ciri. Quen is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Okay. Yeah, the Quen sign protects me against damage. And Vesemir is casting a Quen of his own,
Cast Igni,
but
Geralt. I
it's
wanna
like
see
a
sparks
more
fly.
advanced version. Okay, Igni is a fire sign.
See? If not for the Quen sign, it'd be aflame by now.
Yeah. Okay, so we can... Come on. Fire damage, good. Wait a minute. Stop attacking me, Vesemir.
Alright, Geralt. Come on.
Now what? Now Igni again? Really? Oh no, Ard sign, okay. Telekinetic blast.
See that, Ciri? Ard will
Oh.
knock anyone or...
It's much different than in the previous game.
Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
So Axie is the Jedi mind trick, basically.
Axie can really muddle your mind.
Okay then.
Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
Now Irden used to be a trap sign, but now
Ciri, couldn't move if I wanted to. Had enough?
it's a slowing thing.
Throw a bomb. Don't
Okay.
worry, Ciri.
And we got
Quen
damaged
is
by
down
his
the road.
Quen. Throw a bomb. Mouse. I think that was the middle mouse button. Oh, we have to select it, of course.
Not bad.
Hoppa. Stand in the spot indicated on the minimap. That's here. Hold the middle mouse button at one of the highlighted training posts, then release to throw the bomb. Okay. Oh, we did it. Nice. If you want, you can continue training with Vesemir. To stop training, simply sheath your sword.
Fine.
Okay, let's
Enough.
try it for a little bit.
Continue training at will.
Come on.
Come on.
Oh, you're fast. Okay, let's try rolling.
Come on.
And dodging with Alt. Why are you dodging? Okay, this dodge is... Oh, right. So the difference is that this dodge is so quick that we can then immediately attack the enemy. Is that the thing? Come on. Alright, so yeah, I think we do have the basics of combat. Let's try the art sign once more. Okay, so he's stunned. That will come in handy for stronger opponents. And notice how quickly the vigor bar below our medallion recovers, so we can use a lot of signs in combat. Much different than in The Witcher 2, it seems. And when the Quen is active, the thing still recharges. And it absorbs 3 hits. Okay, good to know. Okay, I think that's enough training for now. Oh, you had to hit me again. Nice hit.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
It's actually heartbreaking how happy Geralt looks here.
Ciri?
I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. What the?
Is there a person inside? It looks like skin. Oh, damn it.
Vesemir.
Avalon awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Okay, so that was the Wild Hunt. Okay, so we were dreaming. Good. Oh, it was kind of obvious when the Wild Hunt showed up in the past, which did not happen at Kaer Morhen. But let's not talk too much about that.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Well, Vesemir is one of the best friends that Geralt ever had, so I think we can tell him.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
Yeah. Let's
In the
continue.
dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
What was
Wait.
it? Letter?
Show me the
On the
letter
tree?
from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Ah, how about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Well, it's, yeah, exactly as this option says. Yennefer liked to have sex on a stuffed unicorn, but that's not something Vesemir should hear from us.
That's private. Very private.
Aha, I understand. At least I think I do. Maybe not entirely, but perhaps that's for the best.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Oh, right. Monsters. Life on the continent and in the Skellige Isles is nasty, brutish and short. War lays waste to the land, and those in sparse... what? Those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Well, that's maybe too much of a hint. Might disable that. We'll see soon. Okay. Let's get to the... Let's get the Quen up first, and then go. Kill the ghouls. Should use strong and fast. Oh, our Quen is down, isn't it? Come on, put it up, put it up. Oh, actually, that's nice. Our sword blows actually work like the group style from Witcher 1 if there are multiple enemies. I could lock, I guess, but I do prefer to just attack the closest one to keep them from damaging me. Adrenaline points. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat. Do we have anything that can use it?
Armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Vitality regeneration. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking or by meditating for at least 1 hour. While playing on the Blood, Unbroken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slots for quick use during combat. Press R or F to do it. You have some food equipped in your upper consumable slots. Press R now to eat it and regenerate portion of your vitality. But we didn't take any damage really, so it's not important. Okay, let's loot the necrophages, and can we use the witcher senses to see where the bodies are? There's one by the tree that can be looted, probably. Yeah, press E to mount the horse. We'll see soon. Venom extract and ghoul's blood for alchemy. Yeah, take everything. There was a letter on the tree. Can we read it? Bandits calling themselves Temerarious soldiers are hiding in the nearby woods. They have been declared outlaws and are a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Okay, so we are in Nilfgaard's territory, or territory occupied by Nilfgaard. To those of you who don't know, but probably all of you know, it's a huge empire to the south that is fighting the northern kingdoms. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by imperial law. On behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Saar Gwynlev. You're right. Anything else we should pay attention to over here? We don't have the Witcher medallion anymore that we could use to, scan the area. Let's investigate the bodies. Can we get any more necrophage blood and so on? Just to get some ingredients? Yes, we can. Monster tongue and monster saliva. Might come in handy. Okay, this tutorial message is bothering me. But we'll mount the horse soon, so it should disappear. Yeah, As Goffus says, a witch's natural instinct is to loot absolutely everything. Crystal skull.
Bird skull in black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
Well, we did see it in the intro, right? That's the thing. Okay, no more lootable ghouls, so let's just get on the horse. Hello, Roach. Roach?
Where do you think you're going?
Horses. Witches spend most of the time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across the wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse, Roach, to help him in his travel. To have Roach come to you, press X. Here we go then. Guide your horse's movement using left, right, yeah. Just the regular keys.
Slow now. Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
No.
Okay, so
because
we
by
can
eating rotting corpses,
counter,
they prevent
right.
epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No. Really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
There's a manor, a house. Okay, let's follow Vesemir. Not dilly-dally.
Let's go!
Double press and hold to gallop. I'm not sure I want to gallop.
War's not exactly going our way.
We'll try that
other
soon.
side.
The northern realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. It's what keeps us going.
There was a crying woman there. I need to talk to a crying woman. Or at least see what's going on. Did they burn your house? Okay, they don't really want to talk. And I shouldn't really be surprised. Alright, let's go follow Vesemir again. Whoops. Almost.
Slow now.
Almost hit him.
Come on, Roach.
Yeah. Right, so this gallop is actually better than I thought.
We going? Help me! Help!
Oh, what's that? Okay, I know what that is because I saw it in a promotional thing, but yeah, that's it. It's a Griffin. It's at it took a whole mule. Nasty beast.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
You have a weirdly shaped head.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Well, it was not a contract, so yeah, we just... If you hired us to kill the Griffin, then yeah, but you don't owe us. No.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yes, we do. Maybe you've seen her.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Can we loot your wagon or something? Nope. I don't think so. Okay, a new entry has been added to the bestiary. Let's have a look. The glossary, which means bestiary tutorial characters crafting. Who do we have in characters? Cyrilla. Yeah, Ciri. But it tells us to click on the bestiary, so let's do it. We can read the characters a bit later. Bestiary. Griffin. Entries in the bestiary provide additional information about monsters, including tips and strategies how to best fight them. Griffin, half eagle, half tomcat, just like on the Lord's crest. Except this was carrying me dead cow instead of a scepter. Griffin, attack witness named unknown. Griffins were once only found high in the mountains, where they would hunt marmots and wild goats. When humans encroached on their lands, however, Griffins soon discovered a new source of much more plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep, and shepherds. Though still wary of main roads and towns, where folk with the means to hire a witcher are likely to dwell, these half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to oft encountered pests, known through the northern realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as royal griffins and arch griffins, so we assume they're bigger. Vulnerable against... where's my mouse? Okay, I lost my mouse pointer. Oh, the bestiary thing blocks it, okay. And they are vulnerable against grapeshot bomb, hybrid oil, okay, because they are a hybrid of two animals, and the odd sign, good to know. And we also have, oh, they're categorized, nice. And necrophages, ghouls. Ghouls creep and crawl at night, eating everything in sight. In a snap they'd eat you too, chop you up for a ghoulish stew. Ghouls and graviers are hard to describe. In part they resemble humans, yet on the whole they are the utter negation of all that is human. Though they have arms and legs like men, they walk on all fours like dogs or badgers. Though they have eerily familiar faces, one searches them in vain for any sign of sentiment, reason, or even spark of consciousness. They are driven by one thing and one thing only, an insatiable craving for human flesh. It's nice. Right, escape to close the bestiary. I am pressing escape. Oh, here, escape. Did this block it again? Or did my... Alright then, I can't click it for some reason. Did the game freeze up? Okay, I think the game froze up. Okay, so I restarted the game because it froze in the bestiary for some reason. I'll just stitch the video together. Let's have a wider look. The tutorial messages, we read them all. Cyrilla. Oh, we can read about the characters now if we want to. But I think we've done a lot of reading and things in the first episode. Oh, and we do have some components, interesting. So we can do crafting. We already have diagrams. Nicely done. Quite a lot of them, really. I will have to have a closer look at those. Then there's meditation. We do not want to meditate at the moment. Let's check our inventory, because it says we are carrying 7 out of 60 something weight. Alright, yeah, inventory. Here are your currently equipped items, here are other items, and here are category tabs. Alright. And the total stats. Oh, we have a lot of vitality. To equip an item, drag it. Yeah, of course. Okay, so what do we have? Oh, we have bolts for a ranged weapon, but we do not have the ranged weapon yet. Witcher's steel sword, Witcher's silver sword, generic ones, Kaer Morhen armor. Resistance to bludgeoning damage, resistance to slashing, and monster and elemental damage. And gauntlets and boots and trousers. So, the basic armor set. I do have the free DLC with the... Okay, Yennefer's letter. Let's read it. Dear friend. Yeah, that's a reference, because girl did write a letter to Yennefer starting with those words in the books. Forgive me for not asking about your health or how you have been these last years. Time is very short. I have important news. We must meet, and soon. Ride to Willoughby near Vizima, and don't spare the horses. While I do eagerly await our reunion, I won't be able to wait, eagerly or otherwise, very long. Your dear friend, Yennefer. P.S. I still have the unicorn. And you do have Taureor, accelerates stamina regeneration. So the thing we need for signs. Can I somehow drag it to a quick slot? Consumables. Okay, let's drag it to a quick slot. That's R or T. What's the? It doesn't say. Okay, never mind. And that's all we have, basically. No, it's not. We don't have any weapons. We have some usable items, and we do have some stuff we collected from the ghouls. We have the crystal skull we found on the ground, and that's it. Okay, let's go on. Now, merchant, do you have anything else interesting to say? No. Yeah, let's follow Vesemir then. When on the road, hold left shift without steering to automatically follow the path. Interesting. Your horse won't lose stamina while using this option to automatically follow a road. Nice. So we can look at the orchards.
A Griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountain, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Populated areas. We're nearing a village. Do not disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft. Oh, that's a new thing. And also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements, such as villages and cities. They are marked with this mark on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witches, and local happenings. Sure.
Slow now.
Watch out for the kid.
Go.
Don't kill the children. Unless it's Skyrim. Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't follow the road. Follow Vesemir. Oh, and we can park our horses here, can't we?
Not so fast, Roach.
What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on.
Nice mugs. And not so nice people, apparently.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
There will be trouble, won't there?
What? Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
I'm not asking you to.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a Griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witches. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Oh. Dialogue shops. Options marked with the shop sign will open the shop panel. Okay, let's just explore the conversation options before we go shopping.
There a contract on that Griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Yeah, let's ask about Yennefer. She might know something.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogue, ending conversations. Okay, so they did provide some additional options. Yeah, let's see what she has for sale.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Shops. Buy and sell items using the shop panel. Sure, double click to purchase. Escape to close. So what do you have? Decoy. Oh, that's for the card game. There's a minigame and that's a card game. Yeah, we'll check that out once we've actually tried using the game. Oh, a unique card, right? We don't have money for that. Redanian Herbal, used in alchemy. Well, we are not very rich. Dwarven Spirit. We could use some alcohol. Which one is... Well, Dwarven is higher quality, isn't it? But Mahakan Spirit. Mahakaman Spirit is also Dwarven because Mahakaman is a Dwarven city. Dwarven and Gnomish. Nilfgaardian Lemon. Cherry Cordial. Mandrake Cordial. Oh, Mandrake Cordial. Mandrake is actually pretty poisonous. Alcoholist. Water. Regenerates vitality. Nice. Yeah, lots of food. And homemade pepper vodka. Is food. Okay, I think we'll get something for alchemy. And that's 85, 19 orange. Let's go for the cheapest thing. Just to see what it does. Maybe we don't need it. Yeah, let's buy one. A Hackman Spirit. Now, what else can we do? Well, we do have some water, but we're not going to sell the water. We might need it. And she doesn't want to buy necrophage blood. Surprise, surprise. Alright, so we've shopped. And that's it for this conversation.
Thanks for everything.
Food and drink on the house. We didn't get the food and drink on the house, but maybe that means prices are lower. Oh, I really like the wall painting. It's actually very similar to Polish folk
Help you bandage that up?
Please.
paintings.
I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Oh, right then.
Out measuring the fields.
Let them measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Oh, Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Passing out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Alright, I think this is the perfect time to end the first episode. So, thank you for watching. And if you're interested in following the series, by all means, subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow with the next one. Bye-bye.